Hi, welcome to the 2016 Taiwan American Cultural Fest here in Union Square.
The biggest and the best Taiwanese American cultural festival in the United States. And how about another round of applause for our wonderful performers? Okay, we just have a couple of quick announcements to make before we introduce our very special guest. First, if we can have everyone involved with the Aboriginal dance. 所有各位那个要跳那个原住民舞的那个长辈，请到那个这个后台报到，谢谢。Okay, excuse me. Change around bilingual. One thing we want to announce is that the Taiwanese American West Coast Conference, 美西夏令营 is happening again this summer, and to find out more information about that and to sign up. Please go check out the information booth. This is all for use, and it's a wonderful program, and it's going to be taking place on July 8th through July 10th at the Crown Plaza Hotel at Foster in Foster.
Please don't climb on that.
If you are interested, please go to.
Please do not climb on that.
Yeah, okay. Right there. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and bring my fellow co-host, Miss Stephanie Lin, to introduce to you all to a very special guest.
Thanks so much, JC, for the public service announcements. Hey, so hi everyone, Stephanie Lin here again, and I'm really excited to introduce our special guest here today. Her name is Amy Tseng, and she is with the Asian Art Museum, one of the generous sponsors of the festival today. And the Asian Art Museum has been a long-time cultural staple in the city of San Francisco. Lots of beautiful exhibitions that they do. I'm excited to answer a few questions about your work there and some of the interesting displays that you guys have coming. The first question is, I heard that there's something exciting coming to the Asian Art Museum, the summer launch. Can you tell us a little bit about that? Let's get you a new mic.
Okay. Yes. There is something very exciting happening at the museum this summer. We are going to be presenting a wonderful exhibition called Emperor's Treasures. It's coming to us from the National Palace Museum in Taipei, and it's going to be the centerpiece of the museum's 50th anniversary celebration this year.
That's incredible. How were you able to obtain these incredible, artifacts or pieces of art from the museum?
Well, credit for that has to go with our director of the museum, Dr. Jay Xu, who's actually here in the audience today. There he is, waving his hands. Yeah. Our museum director spent many years talking with the National Palace Museum in Taipei. As you might know, they rarely send exhibitions overseas, so we were able to convince them that on occasion of our 50th anniversary that to please let us borrow some art and to display it here in San Francisco.
That's incredible. Now, how many of you out there in the audience have seen this particular display while you were out in Taiwan? Show of hands. Okay, so a few people. Okay, great. So since it seems like most people haven't gotten a chance to see the exhibition yet, so this summer, be sure to check it out at the Asian Art Museum for sure. Tell us about visiting the museum. What is that experience like?
Sure. Well, the exhibition will be on view, first of all, from June 17th through September 18th, so all summer long. The museum is located at Civic Center, which is only one BART or muni stop away from where we are today at Union Square. And we're open Tuesdays through Sundays from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Over the summer. We'll be open late on Thursday nights as well until 9 p.m.
And where can people find more information if they're interested in learning more about the particular pieces on display?
Okay. So there's a couple of ways. First of all, here today we actually have a booth. It's over here to my left with the big Emperor's Treasures banner on it. At the booth you can find more information about the exhibition. You can enter a raffle to win free VIP tickets to go see the exhibition, and we have a great fun art activity as well. You can also go to our website at www.asianart.org. And can I make one very special announcement with regards to the exhibition? Many people have been asking me, so, oh great, the exhibition's coming. What's in the exhibition? What is it about? Are there any special pieces? So just to give you a quick 30 seconds, we're going to be featuring masterpieces from the National Palace Museum's collection. Many of you may know, or may not know, the National Palace Museum in Taipei is highly regarded as having one of the best collections of imperial Chinese art. So we're going to be bringing lots of masterpieces over to here. Many of the masterpieces have never been on view in the U.S. And there's one very special artwork that's coming to us and making its debut in the U.S. And that is the famous meat-shaped stone, or 肉形石, that's shaped like a piece of delicious donbo roll. So that is coming to us, to our museum, for 3 months only, and it was the first time it's ever leaving, coming to the U.S.
That sounds incredible. I can't wait to see it all myself this summer. Any other sort of thoughts for the audience here about the museum? Any particular pieces that are outstanding to you in terms of the story? What sort of resonates with you specifically when you look at these pieces?
Other tips. Can you hear me? Okay, other tips would be, we expect this exhibition to be very popular, so you may want to buy your tickets beforehand. Give yourself plenty of time to go through the exhibition. And in terms of special pieces, well, that's really hard to say. The exhibition covers 4 dynasties, and we're going to be featuring, in particular, 8 emperors and 1 empress. And the artwork that they really loved and collected, and in some cases they actually created themselves. So there's so many amazing works of art. I don't know if I can pick my favorite one. There's just going to be so much to see.
Great. Well, thank you so much for being here today, Amy. And again, if you have a chance today, do check out the Asian Art Museum's booth. They are over here to your right. So see you soon.
Okay. Thank you, everyone.
Alrighty, how's everyone doing? Let's try that again. How's everyone doing? There we go. We need to get the energy up here because our next performers are some of the highest energy kids, young adults that we've ever had here. And we're very, very happy to have them again. They're from the Fremont Taiwanese School. The Fremont Taiwan School was established in 2004 by a group of dedicated parents whose goal was to create a friendly environment for children to learn about Taiwan. FTS fosters interest and love for Taiwan's culture in students by teaching them the languages of Taiwan, Taiwanese, Mandarin, and Hakka, as well as different aspects of the culture, including dance and music, which is what you're about to see. And to introduce you to their performance, I'd like to bring to the stage from FTS, Roy.
各位来宾，大家好。My name is Roy. I am with the Fremont Taiwan School. Thank you all for coming out today. As a Taiwanese American that's born and raised here, it's really nice to see all of us celebrating the Asian Heritage Month and coming out here to enjoy and see the Taiwanese culture, even all the way here in the United States. So today we will be bringing for you 3 different dances. The first one we are going to bring is a very colorful and exciting dance. So I welcome everyone in the crowd to cheer along with us. So to briefly explain, there's gonna be the story is gonna be, there's a boatman, and it's gonna kind of have an acting portion to it, and then there's gonna be a colorful dance with different costumes in the background. Well, they're the main act, my bad. I'm one of the actors. Okay, so please do enjoy this dance, and I will come up here and talk to you again afterwards. Thank you.
Hello everyone! Today is such a wonderful day. It's Goddess Mazu's birthday, and the sun is shining and the weather is great. my lady is going to pray to the God of heaven and the God of earth for family safety, and also for a good marriage. I have heard that there are lots of tasty food and great performances, so come join us to celebrate the lively festival. Oh, boatman, please come to take us across the river to the other side.
Everyone enjoy that dance? Woo! Yes? Good? Okay. So, before we go to our next performance, I'm going to kind of introduce you some of the aspects of that dance. So most basically, there are 4 components to that dance. This boat, so that was the main part of the acting portion. There's also this shell over here. That was one of our solo dances. And then we have the pink flowery fans. Those are supposed to represent flowers, while the blue wavy things represent water. So this is really a dance that's about being lively and festival, but it also is kind of taking place in a water, river kind of like scene. So next, I'm gonna kind of introduce these things. These are traditional Taiwanese props that are used for this dance. Originally, it's made with bamboo and colored cloth, although we didn't actually make it with bamboo. Same thing with the shell over there. That's also traditionally made with bamboo and just colorful cloth, again for kind of celebrating liveliness and festivities. Before we move on to our next dance, I want to tell you a story. This is a story that ties into this dance. So, this story starts with once upon a time. A fisherman. This fisherman was out in the sea, having a day, and he was fishing. And he's fishing, and whoa! Thing really heavy. And he pulls, and pulls, and woo! He sees a giant clam. Now, giant clams usually have a lot of pearls, and you can sell it and have a lot of money. But this fisherman was a kind person. He decided he was going to let it go because he thought it was such a beauty of nature for this clam to be able to grow so big, right? So that night he goes home, does his thing, goes fishing the next morning, and then that day when he goes back home, wow, he sees a house, his house, that's completely clean. And he sees his clothes all washed and hung up, because back then they didn't have drying machines. And then he sees food ready on the table. It's almost like magic. So this guy wants to know what's going on. So the second day, he's gonna stay home. So he stays home and waits. And around afternoon, he sees a pretty girl come in. But the girl sees him and runs away. So the third day, he comes up with a plan. He decides to hide in a corner and not let the girl see him. So this girl comes by, does her thing, washes the dishes, cleans the house, cooks the food. Then the fisherman follows. And he sees this girl crawl into a clam shell and hop back in the water. Now, after the narrator, I'm gonna cut in for a moment and say that this young lady is actually a clam fairy. This fairy is kind of like a demi-human. It's often part of Taiwanese folktales. So this fairy actually lives in the water, but we will tell you later why she's cleaning this person's house. So the fourth day, he comes up with a plan. He decides to hide by the river, and when this fairy comes out and goes to his house, he decides to hide the shell. And so the fairy finishes cleaning everything, and she comes back, and oh no, the shell is gone! So then the fisherman approaches her and says, well, he says, I will give you your shell back if you tell me why you're cleaning my house. Gosh, I should get paid for this. Okay. Oh, well, no. The fairy says, no, I'm not doing this to get paid. I'm doing this because you saved my life. Remember that giant clam shell we found in the beginning? Yeah, that was my shell. So, thank you for saving my life. I'm going to clean your house. But the bowman says, well, how long are you going to do this? And she says, well, I'll do it forever if you want. So then the boatman says, well, in that case, will you marry me? The girl says, well, sure, why not? So they get married and happily ever after. And guess what? This isn't a Disney story. Woo! Thank you.
做看，一个饭一碗白倒的烂。头的听的歌，十个滚乱乱，十二个小山，十二个乌啊，十二山。土地公啊，望天下，你要讲也唔讲，唔讲大家讲。你是要讲也唔讲，唔讲我讲给你讲。
你讲袂对啊？
你是要讲也唔讲，唔讲我讲给你讲。
你讲袂对啊？我唔讲啊，我唔讲啊。
come up here and join in the dance. So come on up, come on up. Come join in the dance. Yes, family friendly, woo! Yes. Come on up, everyone. I'm gonna join in too, come on up, come on up. Okay. One more time. We're going to do the dance one more time. So don't leave the stage just yet. Are you tired? You're not. If you didn't join in the first round, now's your opportunity to get in the second round. Come celebrate Taiwanese American culture with us here today at Union Square. So quick show of hands then, how many of you have been to Taiwan? Quick show
I'm
of
sure
hands.
there's more than that.
Come on.
Don't be shy.
Well, since it seems like many of you have not been to Taiwan. It's hard for me to believe since you're here celebrating Taiwanese American culture with us today. But if you have not been to Taiwan, a really great way to learn more about what it's like to travel there, the experience, is to go check out the Taiwan Tourism Bureau booth, which is right behind all of you. They're just over there. And when's the last time you went to Taiwan, JC?
I went to Taiwan, unfortunately, a year and a half ago. I really do miss the incredible food there. But last time I brought my girlfriend there for the first time. I had to come up with a bunch of stuff when I was showing her the sites. It was awesome. But if I only knew that the Taiwan Tourism Bureau exists, I would get all the right information, so I didn't have to make stuff up, say that, oh, this street, goes back to this date, and it was named after a dog that crossed the road.
Is that a real fact?
I actually did say something like that.
Oh, wow.
She believed me.
Well, I'm sure she appreciated the spontaneity of it all. So what's your favorite place to go to when you're in Taiwan?
The night markets.
The night markets.
Absolutely.
What's your favorite night market?
Oh gosh, there's so many. I would say that the one that everyone knows obviously is Shiling Night Market, Shiling Night Market. But my favorite one is actually more hidden away. It's called Raohejie. Have you been there, Stephanie?
No. So, yes, I think that's what it's called. I think it's originally where all sort of the old school gangsters used to hang out in Taiwan, but it's evolved quite a bit since then, and it's now a safe go-to to get amazing Taiwanese food. But you were saying?
Well, it's one of the best things about Taiwan is definitely night markets. How many of you guys who've been to Taiwan love the night markets? That's right. Wait.
There we go.
So more of you raise your hand for night markets than people who raise their hands for Taiwan. So some of you were lying out there. All right.
Gotcha.
What's your favorite night market food, Stephanie?
One of my favorite night market foods is topping, actually, which is basically shaved ice. It's just, they do it so well out in Taiwan. More specifically, there's a style of shaved ice that I love called mian mian bing, which is where they shave the ice super, super thin and they add a lot of the condensed milk in there. And then you just throw some mango and some mochi and red bean on. It's perfect.
You're making me hungry.
Well, if you're hungry, check out the food booth over there, huh?
Ah, good segue. Not only do we have the food booth, but there's a lot of great things you can visit. We have a cultural exhibit put on by TaiwaneseAmerican.org over there. You can go there to learn everything you want to know about Taiwan. We got a booth back there where you can do some arts and crafts, take something home with you. And we have some awesome volunteers back there running a game booth. So lots of stuff to check out, lots of stuff to see, and we hope that you will stick around for all of our wonderful upcoming performances. And speaking of which, looks like our next performers are just about ready. And right now, we are going to please ask you to participate in the performance again by please standing for the national anthem.
Thank you.
Welcome to the 2016 Taiwan American Cultural Fest here in Union Square.
The biggest and the best Taiwanese American cultural festival in the United States.